Hi guys, today is day one and my dad made cheese scones last night. I was too tired, I was going to bed while he was making them, and cheese straws, and they look amazing, and I can't have one because they're not Special K diet friendly, and this makes me very sad. However, I'm having my first bowl of Special K in years. I haven't eaten Special K in years, and I've also never eaten the plain one. So we're going to see how this goes. Don't judge me for having a Hello Kitty bowl. I've had it years, leave me alone. Okay. So, yesterday was pancake day, and I didn't eat any pancakes. I do have two boxes. I have got a box of the red berries and a box of the original. I thought it would be better to start off with original because I think week 2 will be harder than week 1. So if I start off with the gross stuff, not that it's going to be gross, but I've never eaten cereal like this without piling sugar on top. So, you know. So it's 45 grams of cereal, and then I believe half a cup of low-fat milk. I hate low-fat milk, so I've got some skimmed milk, which I would never usually drink, but there you go. It's also 8:15 in the morning, and I am ravenous, so hungry. So let's get measuring some cereal, if I can find out where the top to the scales went. I think that is about as equal as it's going to get, so let's put a little handful back in there. That's 45 grams. That doesn't look like... I thought it was going to be a lot smaller, so that should be okay. This actually does look like way more than I would have thought you'd be allowed, so I am going to double check after I've eaten this bowl. I'm going to double check that that is the correct amount, because also there's probably conflicting evidence online as well. But milk-wise, you need half a cup of milk. So if I can open this with one hand, which is... oh, I won't be able to do the little tab bit though. I'm going to fill this up, and yes. I would usually like so much more milk than this, but I'm actually really sad. I haven't had cereal in ages, so the fact that this is my first bowl of cereal with minimal milk and no sugar, sad times. You know what, guys? I just took my first mouthful, and it's not awful at all. I thought it was going to be really, really bland, cardboardy, but I don't hate it, so that's good. And that gives me some reassurance for the next 2 weeks. So that's 28 bowls of cereal I will have in the next 2 weeks. Interesting. Now I'm going to try really hard not to drink tea or coffee. And when I say tea, I mean like what us Brits call a cup of tea. So this is a peppermint tea, and it's not the same as coffee, but I quite like peppermint tea. So, by the way, guys, I'm not going to be talking you through everything I eat and drink every day. I just thought for day one it would be a good thing to do. But I will keep a record of everything I eat and drink, and it will be linked in the description of the video. That's really hot. It's 10:15. I'm having an apple and 500ml bottle of water. Because I'm feeling kind of hungry, so I'm gonna have a nice green apple and some water. 1 o'clock, another bowl of cereal, another peppermint tea, and another 500ml of water. I didn't want to have my lunch this early because on Wednesdays when I work, I usually don't get my dinner until 8:30. So if I was to not have a snack, it would be 7.5 hours before I eat anything again. So I definitely will have a snack later, which is allowed. You are allowed to snack on this diet, so it's fine. Hey guys, so it's now the evening time. For dinner, I had a beef and vegetable stir fry, and that's a really good meal to have when you're on a diet because it's not a high calorie meal particularly, and you can just have a massive bowl of it and it's not really that high cal, so it's a really good one and it's really tasty. I kind of feel okay now, but before eating I felt really, I mean I still feel tired, but I just felt so groggy and I'm really tired and just really gross, which I had a headache as well, which could be because I haven't had any caffeine, I haven't had any coffee or anything, which my body is used to, or it could just be that I haven't had enough calories for my body to like give me enough energy. I'm not really sure. It could be either of those. But yes, I've now eaten and I've had my last drinks of the day, apart from my whatever I drink out of this. I had 4 bottles of these today, so that's, they're 500 ml, so that's like 2 litres of water, which is really good for me, and we shall see how I feel tomorrow on day 2 of the Special K diet. Day 2, bowl 1, peppermint tea, water, standard. Probably going to be living off this combination for a while. Hey guys, so yes, I am wearing the same t-shirt as yesterday, but it's only because I was just wearing a little bra top before that, so I thought if I'm going to vlog I better put a top on, so I just picked this up off my bedroom floor, don't judge me. So it's 2:45. I had my second bowl of Special K quite early. I had it about 11:45 just because I've been in my room all day and I'd gone downstairs to get something, so I thought I might as well just grab my cereal now. But it's snack time and I may have gone a little bit overboard with the snack. It's a big bowl of fruit. It's 1 banana, 1 apple and 2 strawberries, and they are the biggest, nicest looking strawberries ever. And I hope I can eat it all because I hate being wasteful. But I have a little fork. I'm just going to dig into that while I edit some videos. And I'm listening to my 70s playlist on Spotify and I'm loving listening to 70s music, and the sun's out. It looks like a beautiful day. So I'm in a pretty fab mood even though I'm really hungry. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to eat my big bowl of fruit. Hey guys, so today is day 3 of the diet and I feel kind of okay. Surprisingly, there have been moments where I felt really hungry, but no more than other times when like I just haven't eaten, like just for no reason sort of thing. You know, the days where you just like, I can't even be bothered to go eat something. Those kind of days. I don't feel any hungrier than I do on days like that, so that's really good. I have just come downstairs to make another tea, grab another bottle, well, refill my bottle of water and get a banana or something, I'm not really sure. But I want to have a little snack, so that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, my skin, I feel like my skin is improving, but I feel like that could also be just because I've actually got an actual skincare routine for once in my life, so it could be, it's a combination of that and all the water I'm drinking, but everything is a-okay at the moment. I don't feel like super energized, but I never do anyway, so I feel kind of normal as to how I usually do. Oh, and I thought I would also include in the description of the video how many steps I'm doing each day, because I'm very, what's the word, is it sedentary? I'm a very sedentary person, and this week has been just like, yesterday I did like just over 1,000 steps or something, so I hardly ever do 10k steps. I feel like next week I might try and actively actually go out on walks to see how I do, but I just thought it would be something I would include because it's interesting. It will be interesting to see how much I lose, if I do lose any weight, in comparison to how much exercise I've done, because I'm a real couch potato. when doing these like lifestyle changes, this isn't a lifestyle change, this is just a crash diet. There's no other way of going about it. But whenever I do try and change my lifestyle, I always find the food part so much easier than the exercise. I just cannot get the motivation to exercise. I don't know what's wrong with me. I suck. Oh, and one other thing. I think I might do a weigh-in after the first week, even though I'm doing this for 2 weeks. But just in case there's anyone that might want to try this just for 1 week, you can sort of see how it went for me after 1 week, even though obviously it's not going to be the same for everybody. Okay, it's 3:10 and I leave for work in just under an hour and a half. I wanted a snack, so I've got 115 grams of carrot batten, so just cut up carrot. I'm really out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I just took out the amount I want and then weighed it afterwards, just in case anyone cared how much I have. And just a teaspoon of hummus, so just a tiny little bit of hummus. I love carrots and hummus. It's a really good snack if you ask me. Hey guys, so it's day 5. I'm obviously very cold, that's why I'm snuggled up in bed. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Just had my 9th bowl of Special K this week. After I measured out the last bowl, that was my last full bowl of the original. So how can I describe this? So I measure the first and second bowl at the same time, and I put the lunchtime serving in a bowl and cling film it. So I didn't have enough to make a full bowl for the second serving, so I had to open my second box. So basically it's taken me 5 days to open the second box, and the second one is red berries, so I'm really looking forward to having some red berries. But I could have continued eating the original one, and I think when I buy the next one, I'll probably just buy the original anyway, because the red berry one, the like brown flake things, they look like they're coated in sugar or something. They look shiny, they're coated in something, I don't know what. So I think I'll just stick to the original one when I come to buy the next box. But I feel fine. I don't feel really deprived or anything. I felt okay on the most part. Yesterday was a little bit tricky. So I had my breakfast, had my tea and everything, went to work. And then straight from work, I went to my uncle's house, and I finished work at 12 o'clock, so I finished at lunchtime. And so I was offered a sandwich, but I was like, no, I'm not hungry, thanks. But I was really hungry because I hadn't eaten in like 5 hours. But obviously I wanted to have my Special K for my lunch. When I was at my uncle's, I had 2 just normal cups of like English tea with, I think it was green top milk, so semi-skimmed milk, and I haven't had normal tea for the whole of this like diet thing, so it was quite nice to have a tea with milk in, to be honest. But we didn't leave my uncle's house until about 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30, so I didn't actually have my lunch until about 4:30. And then for dinner, my sister and her boyfriend came round for a Chinese. So I was sat at the table, everyone was eating a Chinese, and my dinner was really nice though. I had a massive salad with a piece of coated chicken breast, but it was a low calorie coated chicken thing. It was from the Hairy Dieters cookbook, which is all like healthy, low calorie recipes. So my dinner was really nice, but it was still kind of sad watching everyone else eat Chinese. And the thought did go through my brain of I could just have like 1 prawn cracker or 1 bit of duck or something, but I thought no, I'm not gonna do it, so I didn't do it. I just ate my salad and got upset. It wasn't that, I was okay. But yes, just finished my Special K. Now I'm gonna have my peppermint tea, and I think me and my dad are gonna go on a walk later, so that should up my steps for once, because my steps are so terrible. Hey guys, so today is day 6. It's the afternoon and I just got home from going out with a friend and we went for lunch, so obviously I wasn't going to have Special K for lunch. So today I've shaken it up a little bit and I'll be having Special K for my dinner, but for my lunch, even though we went to like a cafe and she had like loads of chips and stuff, I had a tuna salad. That's twice now where I've been in a situation where everyone else is eating food I'd rather be eating, but I still made a good decision, so I'm still really proud of how I'm doing. And tomorrow I'm gonna do a weigh-in to see how much I lost in the first week, if any. I should have done some measurement taking as well, because you can't always go by weight. Sometimes you lose, it's more, you know what I mean? I can't really explain. Sometimes you're going to lose more from your measurements than you will in weight, but we'll see what happens. And today I bought some Special K biscuit moments just because they were there in the shop, so I was like, take them, and just drop them on the floor. But yes, I'll get back to you tomorrow probably with a weigh-in. Okay guys, I realised that I had actually said a few of the days wrong, so any of the days that I've said wrong, it will be corrected in post-production, like I'll write on the screen what day it actually is. And today is day 8, yep, that's right. And it's the evening now, but I did weigh myself this morning because I said I was going to do the weigh-in after 1 week, the first weigh-in, and I have lost £1 and 3/4, I think it was, in a week. So yeah, I don't think I'll be losing as much as the girl did on the TV show I watched, because she lost £13 in 2 weeks, I think it was, but it's just an experiment. We'll see how it goes. But overall, since January 1st, because I have been trying to lose weight since January 1st, I have lost £6.5, so there's that. I will also say that it is starting to get a little bit more difficult now. I'm definitely very hangry all the time. I'm very snappy with people, just very, very hungry. But we've run out of a lot of food in my house. Like we've run out of fruit and stuff, so I've got nothing for snacking, which doesn't help. So I'm really, really quite deprived at the moment. And yeah, tomorrow's another day of Special K. Okay, it is now day 11, and I've started to switch the amount of Special K I have. I've gone down to 40 grams instead of 45, just because I want this last box to last me so that I don't have to buy another box. So yeah, I've knocked 5 grams off. I don't know if it's gonna work, but there you go. It definitely gets harder as you go along. I find some days, and I have no idea if it's to do with Special K, but when it comes to drinking the 2 litres of water a day, I find that some days in the beginning it was really easy, and then the more it went on, it was really hard. It's really hard, and I'm like forcing myself to drink the water, but I don't know if that's just a me thing, but it's also harder where we haven't had any fruit in the house or anything, and no one's gone out and bought anything, which is just, you know, that's our problem. But like, I found it easier when I was like having a banana and stuff, because I've basically been just starving myself really, which isn't very good. I look forward to dinner every day though. Dinner is like my main thing that I look forward to. I'm really looking forward to this being over, to be honest. I don't even care how much weight I lose anymore. I just want it to be over so that I can say that I did it, and then I'm just gonna get back on eating a good, healthy, balanced breakfast, lunch and dinner. So yeah, because like last night I was at work and I was really hungry, and there's no food at work, like there's no biscuits or anything, and I just thought I really want a coffee, and I've done so well with not having a coffee, so I did have a little decaf coffee with semi-skimmed milk, because that's all they have at work, they don't have skimmed. So it's just ridiculous because I felt like a failure for having that coffee even though it was decaf. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird what going on a diet that you're tracking for other people to see can do to you, because a lot of things I'm doing, it's like, well, I'm doing like a food diary, everyone's going to see this, so I can't have like one little thing here and there. But yeah, I'm probably just rambling crap because it's really early in the morning, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this being over. I'm just hungry all the time, so yeah. Today is day 13, so I've already had breakfast because it's like 11 o'clock now, so I only have 3 more bowls of cereal left to eat. I'm really happy. It's definitely been harder the second week. It's a little bit easier at the moment now though, because we've got had shopping come, so I think I've already said this, so I can't remember. Everything is a blur, but like I have bananas and grapes and apples and I also have, oh, it's snowing again. It's very on and off with the snow today. My mum bought me smoothies as well, so raspberries. It's just getting a lot easier, but I'm just really looking forward to finishing this so that I can just start eating well again, because this can't be very good nutritionally for you. But yeah, I'm really craving crunchy stuff, so I can't wait for lunch so I can have a bowl of cereal. And I'm not sick of the cereal either. I thought I would be, but I'm not at all. I think it's because it's 2 of my main meals. I don't know. A part of me does wonder if I might have found this easier if I did cereal for breakfast, a normal lunch, and then cereal for dinner, because then at least it's something in between, but I'm not sure. I'm really shiny. It's my moisturiser. But yeah, it's definitely been an experience. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to going back to eating healthily. I don't even care at this point how much weight I've lost, to be honest, which you could say, why don't you just quit now then? But I do not give up on things like this. Like, I have got incredible willpower with some things, not necessarily all things, but things like this I'm very good at. So yeah. What's the time? Oh, it's actually 11:25, so not long till lunch. I might just grab some fruit or a smoothie. I think I'm going to grab a smoothie. They're only like kids' smoothies, so there's not exactly a whole lot of stuff in it, but it is all like, it's all fruit, so still good. Please excuse my rank hair, I need to wash it today. It's my last bowl of Special K, and when I measured the half cup of milk out, I had the exact right amount left of milk. I was very happy. I'm very impressed with that. It's snowing, but you can't see, but it's like really snowing. It's really thick. We've had 20 centimetres of snow we've had, which is a lot for here, really. I know if you're from somewhere cold, you're used to it, but hey, I'm about to have my last bowl of Special K, and then tomorrow we'll have a chat and the weigh-in. Hi guys, so the video you've just watched is obviously a little montage video diary thing of my last 2 weeks where I tried the Special K diet, and I'm going to talk you through it and just go into a little bit more depth about it and how it made me feel, and etc, etc. So there's a program on Channel 4 called How to Lose Weight Well, and each week they choose 6 people and 6 different diets for these people to try. One week they tried the Special K diet, and the general gist of the Special K diet is to have a bowl of Special K at breakfast, a bowl of Special K at lunchtime, and then to eat a healthy, like, balanced meal for your dinner. You are allowed to snack throughout the day, but it's recommended that you eat basically fruit and vegetables for your snacking. This diet's been around for years. I remember when I was a kid I would see the Special K advert on TV.
Overdone it this Christmas? Then why not try the Special K Drop a Jean Size 2-week challenge? Over 2.5 million people tried it last year. 2 meals, 2 bowls, 2 weeks. Have Special K or Crunchy Nut for breakfast and again for lunch or dinner for 2 weeks, and you too could drop a jean size.
I struggle with the exercise part of losing weight, so I could try any fad diet really, and I would probably do okay with it. It's always the exercise part that I struggle with when it comes to losing weight, and I just want to say I'm not recommending this diet to anyone. This was just purely my experience, and people wanted me to document this. So you should really consult your doctor before trying a diet like this, and I'm not recommending that anyone does this diet, but I just wanted to try it just to see how it worked, because the girl that did it on the TV show lost 13 pounds in 13 pounds in 2 weeks. Starting this diet on day 1, I weighed 10 stone 11 and 3/4, and ending the diet on, so this was the day after day 14, first thing I did when I woke up was weigh myself, and that came out at 10 stone 9 and 3/4, so I lost a pound in 2 weeks. Now how much, I can't remember how much I weighed in the halfway point, so yeah, I can't remember how much that was, but the day that I weighed myself I'd also got on my period, so that is obviously also going to make my weight fluctuate. And I also probably would have lost a lot more weight if I had a more active lifestyle, but if you go in the description of this video I've listed every day what I ate and how many steps I took, and you can tell I am one lazy bitch. Some days I just do like 1,000 steps. So if I was a more active human being, I probably would have lost a little bit more than that. However, I am not, and exercise just isn't my thing. I just can't motivate myself to do it, especially when there is 20 centimetres of snow outside. I'm obviously not going to go outside. So how did I find the diet? I obviously did speak about this in the other clips. It was easy to begin with. I found the water easy. The water did get harder as it went along, I'm not sure why. I definitely will be continuing to drink lots of water. Yesterday I actually drank 6 of these, so that worked out at 3 litres of water. Definitely going to try and stick to this, because if I did it for 2 weeks I feel like I can just continue to make myself drink more water. I haven't really noticed a difference though in my skin or anything like that. It's actually just a bit of a nuisance because I just have to pee all the time, so that's not my idea of fun. I was surprised at how much I preferred the original to the red berries, because I've always, whenever I've had Special K, I've always eaten the red berries, but definitely like this more, and I'm not sure why at all. I really have no idea. I'm really surprised and impressed at what my willpower was like the fact that I sat down with everyone while they ate a Chinese, the fact that like my parents were cooking sausage rolls some days. Felt like my parents were cooking more things they wouldn't usually do, and it was really annoying. But yeah, I looked forward to dinner so much more than I usually would, which was great, because I felt like I ate so many lovely meals as well. I definitely noticed a change in my mood in the second week, but as I got my period on the day after the diet stopped, I was obviously probably quite hormonal the week before, so that probably would have had something to do with it as well. I was very short-tempered. I was really snappy and just like, well, leave me alone. And it was just, I had a lot of hanger going on. I just had no energy as well, And that reminds me, I've forgotten to take my vitamins this morning. I'll have to do that in a sec. It's only 10 past 11 though, so no, 10 past 10, 11 minutes past 10. God, what's wrong with me? So yeah, my diet was really good when it comes to dinner, and the fact I was eating fruit. And I, not only was it 2 weeks, you know, eating Special K, I also made a list of it, the fact that it was 2 weeks without bread. I had no bread for 2 weeks, no cheese, no alcohol, no fizzy drinks, no crisps, no chocolate or sweets. And apart from that one decaf coffee, I had no coffee. So I'm going to count that because decaf coffee's different. So I had no coffee, pretty much had no like English cup of tea either, apart from those two I had at my uncle's house early on into the diet. But yeah, 2 weeks without coffee, bread, cheese, alcohol, fizzy drinks, crisps, chocolate and sweets. Amazing. But last night I had, what did I have for dinner last night? I had a vegetable lasagna, which had a little bit of cheese on top, garlic bread, which I didn't ask for, my dad just put it on in front of me, and I was like, I can't not eat this garlic bread. And I had a big glass of red wine as well, so that was sort of to celebrate the end of the diet. And but I am still persevering with eating healthily, for sure. Obviously, like, I'm not a doctor, I don't think this is a particularly unsafe diet to do, as long as you are making sure that you are eating loads of snacks in between your meals. Eat bananas. I found the days where I had bananas, I felt a lot more filled up. You know, drink smoothies. Just make sure you have the snacks, because when we ran out of fruit and I had like no snacks was when it became quite a problem. But yeah, if you drink all your water, drink loads of tea, eat snacks, it's really not that hard at all. And I just wish that I didn't get my period, because I feel like that has affected the results quite a bit. Because at the end of this video I did want to try on a size 12 pair of jeans, because you're supposed to drop a dress size on this diet, and I wanted to see if a pair of size 12 jeans would fit me, and they're not going to fit me, because, you know, I got my period and everything's, ugh, you know, I feel really gross. So it's kind of annoying, but I feel like I've been put on the right path on the diet train, so we'll see how it goes. And fingers crossed that I can actually get my lazy ass to exercise. I've got no excuse really, because we've got an exercise bike and a rowing machine in my house. I just can't bring myself to use them. I feel like throughout the last 2 weeks I had loads of points that I wanted to make and get across in this video, but for some reason my brain I didn't write them down, and I feel like I haven't discussed things I wanted to discuss. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. But that is it. That is the end of the Special K diet. Let me know if it sounds like something you might try. I feel like a week is probably a good place to start with it. I don't know. It depends on what your willpower's like and how much you love your food, because I mean I love my food, but I'm very good at disciplining myself when it comes to food. I always have been. I was a vegetarian for 2 years just because someone bet me I couldn't do it, so I'm very stubborn like that, and if I set my mind to something I can usually do it if it means proving people wrong, which is good for something like this. But yeah, that's it for that video guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.